talk a little bit about the Bodhisattva ideal and what that's about. And maybe I should discuss this term that's in Sanskrit called bodhicitta and try and explain it. I don't want to, give you a lot of new vocabulary, but maybe talk about what it is. And that's the heart of enlightenment, the essence of it. And I'll talk more about, there's two kinds of bodhicitta, one that's relative and one that's absolute. The absolute is just about the nature of things. That's an experience of the unborn, that phenomena have never begun and don't end. But we won't discuss that too much today. I'll talk about the relative bodhicitta. And what that means is chitta is mind and bodhi is enlightenment. But what it really means is the essence, the heart of enlightenment. And what it is now, I'll explain it. With everything we do, and when we make karma, it's because we have a motive. And this is the kind of, I'd say, the best motive you could have for doing spiritual practice. And bodhicitta is the wish. To use a technical definition, the wish to attain Buddhahood in order to benefit others, in order to help all the other beings. Now, how do you go about attaining that? First, you consider that all the creatures that are alive have been one's mother in the past, or our father, or our closest one to us. And we consider the kindness of our father, mother, brother, and we make the determination to want to repay that. Now, when we consider the kindness of father, mother, who helped us from when we were small, certainly we want to help that. Now, all the beings around us were at one time our mother or our father. So we have to have an attachment to all of them. Not just a cold indifference, but an attachment to every single one. That's what this teaches. And the Bodhisattva idea is that we do the spiritual practice in order to help others, to get the ability to be able to save those beings, all the infinite beings who are our mothers. All the infinite beings who are our mothers are caught up in a web of their own creation, a web of suffering and frustration of their own creation. No one did it to them. No one made them like that. No, I'm not saying any God or creator or anything like that did that to them. Or no being did that. It's the result of their own actions. And so they, and a lot of what they do to get out of this is inefficient. It doesn't help them to get out of it. It makes it worse. It's like being tied up in a rope, and the more you try to get out, the worse it gets. You get tighter and tighter and tighter tied up. And so someone who's a bodhisattva makes a vow to help to liberate all the beings. Their aspiration is very, very, very big. It's not just they don't practice meditation in order just to make more money or to get more friends or to make things better in a temporary way. Their goal is very, very big, and they keep that foremost. Their goal is that if they see that all the creatures, cats, dogs, animals, and people, all of them are involved in a web of their own making, they want to do something about it, and the best way is to gain the capacity to do that, and that is what is meant by attaining Buddhahood, full liberation, or having the capacity of being able to show the people show the beings how to remove that suffering. And so we all can aspire to this kind of greatness because we all are experiencing that kind of suffering. We're all in the same boat, and because of that, we have a soft point in us. We know what the suffering's about, and we know that we very strongly want to get out of it. if someone's been an alcoholic or something like that, involved with something really bad, at some point they get to a point where they can't stand it any longer and they want to get out. So someone who wants to get out of that works on themselves, but they do it from this bigger motive. They know that all the other creatures are like that, and they're not satisfied just with working for themselves. That is probably the greatest ideal, spiritual ideal, known to humanity, of the Bodhisattva, who endlessly continues in cyclical existence, in the suffering, in this dream that we create in order to help the others who may not know about it. And he doesn't believe that they're poor and stupid. He sees that they are Buddhas themselves. They may not know, and that is what guides him and motivates him. Okay.